Hello. So, feeling pretty proud of myself. I'm feeling like a top prepper. I have put my tea in the oven. So, yeah, 35 minutes and that won't burn. So, as long as I go, or at least if I turn it off, if I get chatting or something. So, um, just want to check. Can you hear me? Yeah, 35. Right. So it's time to take a risk if you're to create. If you're to create something you want. So I think we all know that I meant create. So wait a minute, because that's going to annoy the fuck out of me. Wait a minute. Oh, crank. Yeah. It makes I didn't it is making me it's allowing me to change it. So look, normally when I do that, it doesn't let me change it. So that means something. Like there's something that you think you can't fix or you can't change or something, but you can because I've just went in and changed it. I don't know if it will change at your end, but I've no, it's changed it on the laptop. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I meant to write time to take a risk to create something new, but it wrote create, right? So, but obviously it's part of the message that it's like you can change, you can turn this around. So that'll have different meanings for different people. And remember, Pisces is so, first of all, Pisces is, if you're new and you've just come across this and you haven't seen all the other ones I've done, this probably won't make any sense. But again, Pisces doesn't need to make sense. That's what Pisces is about. It's magical, mystical. Virgo, the opposite sign, which I have done not long ago. It wasn't the last one I done, was it? It was the one before that. I can't even remember. Maybe it was the last one I just done. No, it was a few signs ago. Virgo's the opposite. So basically, yeah, this is going to bring through things. I think this is going to bring through for the collective, like the masculine's being led to the feminine. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but you need to go and find out at this point. You need to go and find out what the answer is. Or it could be that you're in a bit of a, spiritual awakening crisis, and you're like, oh my God, the only person that's going to be able to help me with this is my divine feminine. Because they've went through the same, or it could be because they actually help people with this. It depends who this makes sense to. Um, Um, oh, Charlotte, where have you just commented? Ah, right. Hey, I've been asleep most since the personal cards and just woke up. Thanks for the energy while I've been sleeping and listening. Oh, that's lovely. So did you fall asleep when I was doing that? Charlotte, I'm live. I'm live again. And you are Pisces. Come and find us. Um, see, this is what I mean. That is, I bet you that's what it is. That I'm not, that's what people keep saying to me. I'm not, people aren't getting the notifications. Fucking shadow banning fucks. Anyway, so yes, so I don't read like other people, right? Nobody reads like anyone, but in the sense that I read more about like the house, I read more in the sense of the houses and what that sign means, and everybody has a house, and basically everybody has like a 12th house, and everybody has Pisces somewhere. And God, if you're really mystical, you might have Pisces in the 12th house. I have, saw charts where it's like kind of that's like, are you even in this land? That's very mystical. Oh God, it's went really shit. It's went creepy as fuck out there. Like it is about to be very heavy rain, I just saw, but it's went dark and gloomy. Oh my God, that's giving eclipse vibes all day long. That's kind of creepy. I mean, it is late, I guess. The sun's over. That's a bit creepy out there. One, bring back the rainbows. So maybe somebody might be feeling in a dark night of solar in a dark place because it is the 12th house. And so basically the 12th house is your deepest fears, your deepest desires. It's the hidden depths that nobody knows about, or maybe your closest people. But a lot of the time, it can be the things that you don't even say to anyone. But side note, those people probably tell me because I'm that person that has everybody's deepest, darkest secrets. I'm like a modern day mystic, a modern day priest, a modern day, like you name it. I've got the dark secrets, and that's why, like I explained, Gemini was really dark because the Gemini in my chart is my eighth house, and that is the energy that Gemini's talking and listening. I am a shamanic counselor. People come to me for their burdens to be lifted. Literally just by people telling me their darkest secrets and the things they're ashamed of and their deepest feelings that they've never expressed to somebody they want to. Like, God, that really does look pretty good. It's like, it lifts something in somebody that could be making you feel ill. So, but anyway, yeah. Pisces is also sleep, exhaustion, um, definitely, there hidden, massive hidden trauma stuff. That would be like really, really deep. Like I said, stuff that you don't talk about. Your shadow is in the Pisces as well, in the 12th house. And it's why, like why the infamous thing that I say all the time, with my Pluto 0 degrees, Pluto in the 12th house. And I have got a couple of, not many, but I've got, well, I might have more than what I know of, but I've got a few people that have got Pluto and Scorpio in the 12th house, so you'll know what I'm talking about. That you'll attract people that just tell you their secrets left, right, and centre, or people just trust you instantly. Um, but again, I know there's other placements where you could resonate with that too, but it's next level. Trust me, when you've got Pluto in the 12th house in any sign, but Pluto in the 12th house in Scorpio, Pluto rules Scorpio, it's dark stuff. Like I've said before, I've sat down at house parties before and I've been there 5 minutes and people are telling me like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like they're like, it's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? It does make sense to me because it happens to me. It doesn't happen to me anymore, but when I was younger, like, and this happened like loads of times where I'd be just get talking to somebody and where other people would have like normal chit chat. And a lot of the time I'm thinking, I think, it would be when people are pissed, but like you've been there like 5, 10 minutes and somebody's telling you something they've never told anyone before. But obviously that is because of who I am. It's because I'm a medium and a shaman and blah blah blah. And it was probably the person's loved one and spirit around them. But you know what I'm saying? It's quite intense for you as a person. So if you're not doing that deeper shadow work and integration, that could be quite overwhelming. Whereas even back then, I could actually handle it. But now that some of these times I'm talking about were absolute years ago, like I constantly do work on my own shadow and shadow integration that, there just isn't a lot people can hide from me. Um, I mean, obviously people can hide stuff from me, but I will sense it on some sort of level. I'll sense what people aren't. Well, it depends. If we're talking about my personal life, I'll have a pretty good idea before somebody tells me something of what they're about to tell me. And but in my professional life, when people are sitting on Zooms telling me what the issue is, I'll be able to feel what the real issue is, and that can be quite challenging sometimes. And that would be very like just any counselor in the Matrix, like you're sitting there and you know what it is, but you can't say it to them. So it's the same thing, like I'll allow somebody to talk for only so long. If it's the first time, I have to just let people share what they want to share. But then if we're a few zooms in, depends. If we're talking therapy wise, I'll not let you get away with that because you've paid me a lot of money for us to get to the nitty gritty. So what would be the point in that? Like that is what a regular counsellor, some regular counsellors do, just let you go round the houses and you never get anywhere. I'm not going to let you do that. That's why I'm a mixture of a coach and a counsellor. Um, but um, and I have got coaching skills, by the way. Again, I always like to stress that, just in case people think I'm just calling myself these things. I've actually trained in all these things. I'm not just fucking saying it. But I just like to stress that. Um, and actually, I can help people with things that it might look like like, for instance, I'm really good at business coaching and making people money, but it doesn't mean that I'm rolling in dough. Although I'm getting there now. Again, I'm not, you know what I mean? It's like my money's always like up and down like a roller coaster, but I kind of enjoy it. I just go with the flow. God always looks after me. Like I said, when you genuinely do work for the divine, it's a bit different, but I do feel it gets to a certain point, and I was always told that when I got to 40, actually my money would drastically change. And it's quite funny because I was like, really? I'm about to be 41, but I feel they were just a bit off the mark. Wasn't actually really anyone that told me that. I think it was when I was reading something about that with my specific astrology placement. I think that's what it was. But it's like it kind of, you know what I mean? But anyway, like I've said before, I have made big amounts of money overnight, like literally overnight. I've made thousands of pounds before. So the fact that I've done it once, I could do it again. It would have just been fear stopping me. So, but ain't nothing fucking stopping me now. So watch the space. But again, like I said, it's because I'm not bothered about money. That's what it is. But then sometimes it's like, because I'm doing it to help people and I'm doing it for the love of what I do and I genuinely enjoy it. And it's like yesterday, you know what I mean? That is, like I said, that is why I attracted that because I was coming to it with a lot of enthusiasm and joy. Whereas today I'm a wee bit more tired and it's not quite the same vibe, but I'm still enjoying it. You see what I'm saying? Um, Anyway, so I think that's enough about the 12th house. So, and like I said, the 12th house is my favourite. I am a person that holds people's secrets. And I take them to the grave in many cases, that's the truth. I've shared that before. I've got many people's secrets from my past that I don't, yeah, it's not anybody else's business, Um, you do you, boo. Right, so let's see. I'm just going to put the same thing in. I'm just using that goal thing, even if nobody chats. But yeah, if you do want a card, um, I'll just pull you one. You don't need to donate. I'll just, before I go. But anyway, I need to crack on with this because it might be actually after I turn off the oven because we've got 30 minutes. Right, so tell me that I want to use these. What is going to be the overall theme of this? I feel I'm going to pick up on like hidden love, clandestine kind of taboo, Romeo and Juliet. I don't know, we'll just see. That's what I'm kind of feeling before I use the cards. It's like a secret feelings. That's what I feel. It's like this is going to, I mean, all of them have done that, but that's what I'm feeling. Right. Letting go. Letting go is sometimes necessary. And commitment speaking out. Yeah, look, congratulations, it's time to celebrate. That's kind of what I was feeling. It feels like it feels like there's going to be a revealing of secret feelings here. Now, how much of a secret it was to you, that's going to be different for different people. But it's like there's somebody, and as far as the perspective of this person, it feels like a secret that they need to share because they've never said it. So, um, oh my God. Fucking hell. So look, surprise. That's so funny because there's loads of cards in that deck and I've only picked up like a tiny little amount. And I just felt like picking them up. I haven't used them in any of the other ones. Surprise. I am planning to surprise you soon with a gift from the heart. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. That's pretty close to what I just said. The gift could come in the form of the physical or the spiritual realms. It brings us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. But I always take that to mean I actually feel I feel someone is on their way to you to tell you how they feel. And remember it, we are in a new moon eclipse in Aries, anything's possible. An eclipse of passion, if you don't mind, and look what's on the back. You excite me on every level. The heat is rising. The heart's rising too. The heat is rising between us. This is the intensity for my desire for you. I want you. I want your body, mind, and soul. We will be one. It will be unlike anything we've experienced before. I have lots of passion for you. You're such a passionate, magnetic queen. I feel drawn to you. Yes, somebody feels drawn to you, and they're gonna surprise you. Okay? So that's what we're rolling with. So who knows when that happens? So like the first card says, let go. Right. What was the block in the past, or what's the block now for the feminine? Fear of loneliness. Well, you've worked through it because it's in reverse. You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay with being yourself. Yeah. So I feel with this one, I feel you're gonna have had like you're gonna maybe not for everyone, but I feel for some people because I attract people that are quite similar to myself. I feel you're gonna have had like one really bad relationship that scarred you and taught you a lot, and it taught you what was meant to. And possibly that was enough to be like, yeah, I don't want another ride on the karmic wheel, thanks. Like, I'll just stay alone. I'll be alone. I'll learn to love myself. I'll heal my wounds and I'll wait for the person that's going to match my energy, that is my true twin flame, whether you know who they are or not, because I know some of you obviously exactly know who they are. Um, but yeah, you weren't afraid of being alone. Like, You made that decision, and I feel it was through having a bad experience. It could also be seeing other people that aren't happy in bad relationships around you, friends or family or whatever. So, and even if it's their, and that's what they're wanting me to say, even if it's not a bad relationship to them, that's important to say. It's not your, it doesn't look good to you. It's not what you want, you know. Right. For the masculine, this is the first this is the first time the random ones come out. We'll need to pull another one, but it will be for someone. Age issues. I don't know why it really makes me laugh. Oh, 1919, that's the sun card. Happy times are coming. You feel too old or young to date and have issues with your partner's age. So yeah, so at some point, this masculine could have had concerns. I feel it's over you being more mature than them, whether or not you're a lot older than them or not. Like they just feel like this person's like a lot more mature than me. They seem to be like ready for the stages of life that I'm not, or they just want like they want to go in all guns blazing, and I'm just wanting a bit of fun. Like what? Tell me, that's the block in the past. I feel, um, not being you. Oh, I've not seen this one. You're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Yeah. This masculine, all the masculines that resonate with collective. And remember, that's in the 12th house, the hidden stuff. This person wore a mask. It's not who they really were. No good ones. There's someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So it's like this person, like, it's like I can feel a again, remember this, I'm going to channel, it's like I'm channeling like everybody, a little bit of every, it's not everybody's, but it's, I get what they mean. It's like the hidden shadow parts of a lot of people. So also this happened, this is so interesting. This happened on the last one last night, and it's happening on the last one tonight, but at least it is the last one. My back's hurting again. But I think they are trying to tell me about people's Kundalini rising because of the way I'm running my hand up and down my back. So it's like while I'm doing that to my own back, I'm like sending healing to whoever's having pain up their back. It's the energy. You got to move it. Right. So, yeah, this person's tired of telling themselves a negative running script. It's like I can hear somebody saying things like, that's too good to be true. Nobody gets that. I've not seen anyone around me that has a relationship that's that good. Like, I don't believe this, basically. Somebody didn't believe it was possible. Being guard, yes, they're really guarded, and they could have hid behind a mask of humor or aloofness or coldness, even, or all of it. You're lonely because you're so. Oh my God, I'm so freaked out. That's what I just said, or aloof, and the card that I've pulled after saying that says that. You're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Holy shit, man. See what I mean? This might not resonate with everyone, but it's going to resonate with some. It's like I'm pulling out the truth here. Some of you come across really guarded and aloof. Some feminines come across like that too. I say all the time when I'm doing some of these, sometimes when I watch them back, it looks like I'm pissed off when I'm not. Like, but you just don't, you know what I mean? It's I'm channeling the energy of whatever I'm channeling. And sometimes like tonight, like I'm tired, but actually that fits. Oh wow. Wait a minute. God, that seems a little bit unfair, doesn't it? That's really interesting. When I do it in order, Pisces is the last sign, but I wasn't doing them in order, and Pisces is still the last one. Well, they wanted it to be that way. Again, they wanted to reveal the mystery right at the end, like at a film. But yeah, that's what it feels like it is. It's like somebody was too guarded. And now they're coming forward with why that is self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs and relationships, practice self-care. And look at that. That guy's really fucking no looking after himself. What the fuck's going on in there? But it's like, yeah, this person was this is the house of self-sabotage too. This is somebody that self-sabotaged. But remember what I said. Oh, look, and there's that one again. Interesting. Remember what I'm saying here, we're going to do some deep shadow work. It might seem like we're putting this all in the masculine, but if that's the masculine and you're the feminine, you've been the same in the past or you've got a very similar energy. It's just somebody might have worked on the shadow. Well, somebody, the feminine will have worked on the shadow and the healing around that more than the masculine. And now the masculine's catching up or they've caught up. Um, are you really a loner or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? And that's why you're guarded. Calling people out. Calling me out too, like I resonate with this too. But yeah, so interesting. Okay. So I feel I want to go to the inner child cards now. What tell us an inner child card for the feminine. And remember, if you aren't shy and you want to talk, just let me know if you want a card. Just when it looks like I'm getting towards the end, just let me know. Or say now and I'll pull you a card at the end. Um, become aware, listen to the wisdom of your body. Yeah, and that fits with what I just said. This feminine collective, male or female, you had at least one key relationship, or you could, some of you might have had more than one, but I feel you've had one key relationship, a karmic one, that was like, yeah, I don't ever want to feel that way again. I don't want to be around someone like that. I'm not going to trust someone like that. The minute somebody shows me red flags of talking to me, even in the same way, I'm out of here. In fact, I'm not even going to give somebody a chance to do that. Listen to the wisdom of your body. So you trust your intuition and you know you really live by that. So it's not being guarded, it's like you're being wise. And maybe you do just attract people that keep embodying the same energy. Like it's like, no, I don't want somebody like that. Because not all guys are the same and not all women are the same. But there is fucking a hell of a lot of men and women that don't treat people right. So, you know, when you go, it's not being guarded, it's being, like I said, it's being discerning. There's a difference. Um, what would being guarded would be if you push away the right one when they come correct, you know what I mean? Right. Masculine. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. Yeah, that feels so again like this masculine's like, this is too good to be true. Or, you know, my pal said that this, that X, Y, and Z, or my mum or dad said this, or this, you know what I mean? It's kind of like just someone's got a very negative running script, or they did. And it's kind of like I doubt you or this person would say it to themselves, like, but I'm hearing it like, I'm not that important. Like, so they must be lying. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's really sad, but that's the way I'm hearing it. Like, what's the catch? Nobody has ever treated me like I'm that important or that they love me that much. So this person's got to be after something. And that's so sad when people feel like that. But I know a lot of you do feel like that because, you know, I know because I do it in sessions. So, yeah, do not deny your importance, but you are important. If you're this masculine collective, male or female, you are important. And if you're a true twin flame and you're watching this, you are the most important person to your twin flame. And that's a strong statement to make, but it is true because it's the other half of your soul. Doesn't mean you don't love the other people in your life, or of course, for those of you that have children, for Christ's sake, your children are an extension of you. You know what I mean? You'd like I always say, it's like, look, a lot of the time in these twin flame connections, you know who the competition is? It's no the other women, it's the children. And I think we're all right with that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like. That was a funny laugh. I wonder if I'm channeling someone's love in the spirit because it's the 12th house, but it's like, you know, you are important and it's just you've had people around you that have made you feel like you're not. Yeah, and it's landed there again. So right, that's beautiful. Right, so um right. What for the feminine? Unleash your kindest self, yeah. And what this masculine collective need is they need you to do that. They need you to unleash your kindest self. So you might need to dig deep if you're pissed off at this person or they're taking a long time or they're taking the wrong karmic turn down the karmic lane. It's reminded me of a titled one and it had a road on it and it was like, if my stomach rumbles, we're just gonna have to deal with it because I am hungry. And you can't, the mic doesn't pick it up, but it's like, this person needed to take a drive down karmic road to work out what they didn't want, to work out what they do want. A little bit like what I just said about on the feminine side. So, yeah, this person needs your kindness and compassion. Don't let pride and masculine, you need to not let pride get in your way, full moon and Leo. So don't let your pride and ego stand in the way of going for what you want. Don't let the fear of striking out stop you from playing the game. I might have quoted that wrong, but that's Cinderella story. A time to give rather than take. This masculine knows it's their turn to give. That's what I'm hearing. This masculine collective are like, I feel compelled to give energy to my feminine. Like, I don't know what that means. But it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like in the way of they're aware of energy and they're aware of how much you've given them, the love and the support, and they've pushed you away. Reminds me, I wouldn't be surprised if in that deck when I shuffle, if it's like, thank you for being my best friend and understanding me when nobody else did. Rest. Have a break to rejuvenate. If you're this feminine, you need to rest. And I feel it's because your masculine's preparing to come forward. Feels like it's, you know what I mean? They all feel like they're falling on from each other. But also the masculine's feminine side, you could be healing that. Masculine faith. Have faith that all things are possible and give time to help others in their moment and need helping. Look how, like, okay, 12th house is about exhaustion and burnout. We got rest for the feminine, and this masculine feels compelled to help and give to their feminine. And they're trying to tell themselves this is possible. I do believe this. All the people that have been around me that have made me feel like this isn't possible, they're wrong. Watch me. I'm probably going to go full into channeling the map because it's like, you know what I mean? As in, like, it might seem like I am them when I'm saying it. Probably does anyway. I don't know, but to me, it's like, I can feel it. Right. So the, oh, I already used these. Why? Right. Combined energy. Oh, that's why. Look, new moon in Libra, know you're loved. So remember what I said, like the full moon in Libra is the next one in 2 weeks. So think back to 6 months ago, what was going on in your life. Someone's been learning a lot of lessons about how to love themselves on a deeper level or for the first time, but they know they're loved now. This masculine collective know that they're loved and they believe it, but they just hope that there's a chance to make a little love, get down tonight. I can't remember the rest of the words. The sweet, oh my, nothing's ever fucking a mistake when I'm doing this. Look at what I just sang. Sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, and balance. Oh, well, you know what I sang there. Make a little love, get down. What is it again? Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. The pink dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open your heart. Celebrate good times, come on. Mother of the salt waters, passion. Oh my God. Passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Okay, I think we're tapping into the hidden desires of the 12th house. That reminds me of that. I wanna give you wild love, the kind you've only dreamed of. Right, who am I? Like, excuse me, who is this slash of Patrick Swayze and like George Travolta? Like, who am I channeling right now? But it's like, if do you know that song, James Bay? I wanna give you wild love. Allowing what is, inevitability, trust. Let it rain. Let it rain down love, it sounds like. Right, okay. And so, who's guiding the feminine? Of course they are. This one's come out for quite a lot of them. Archangel Michael and Faith, the twin flame pair, apparently. Spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. There's going to be a breakthrough moment here. We're hanging on the edge of our seats for it. It's the secret. Open channel. Look at what I just said about channel. Signs, codes, downloads, sacred information. Yeah, this masculine's been activated in a massive way on this new moon in Aries, I would say. Resilient spirit. Oh, I've not seen this one yet. Earth connection. Stay rooted in trust and faith. Notice that the angel was called Faith, and that says faith. Have faith, and then we have to have faith. There's a lot of needing to have faith. This masculine's having faith. Window. There's a window. What the fuck? This is like window. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Remember the 12 houses secrets. Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. That's right, that's hilarious. So, twin flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. I don't know what this is, but there's something coming. Love knows no distance, it transcends time and space. Forgive and release. You're stronger when you carry love, forgiveness rather than anger. And like that said, unleash your kindest self. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. That's the masculine. The masculine's gearing themselves up to come forward. They're shitting themselves. They're terrified. I'm going to prove it with those cards. They're shitting themselves. They're terrified. But they've had all the signs it's time to do this because if they don't, they could lose you. And like I've explained, that isn't always to a person. It's just, how fucking long did you think that I was going to hang around waiting? Right, so I have died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Well, apparently, with me singing that, they'd wait 1,000 years. So, but maybe you have waited a long. Maybe. Oh, 12th house, past lives. Yeah, I feel I'm singing that because you've like it's not happened, like that old chestnut that I've channeled loads of times before. It's like you've never been able to, maybe you've never been able to consummate it, you know what I mean? Like maybe never got down to that, but it's like it was meant to go further and it was always stopped. Like these films where like two people are in love and then they get married in secret and then like somebody gets killed or something. Like it feels more serious than somebody like done a cha-cha, like taking Danny off of Sandy. It feels like somebody actually met their demise before. Oh God, I'd rather not tap into this. Bonding. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. As that's really interesting because that's what happened the other day. Like, so, because that one I just sang has been my favorite, like, for whenever the fuck it came out. But like, and I know it'll be loads of your favorites. But when James Arthur sang the cover of that, I was like, oh my God. And so, and but that actually came on my Spotify the other day, and it was really mystical because it was like it was a Pisces moon, it was Neptune Pisces, and it's so yeah. Maybe somebody needs to listen to that if you've never heard of that version because it hits a bit different. I think when it's a guy singing it because it's a woman singing it, but because I just love his voice. But yeah, rekindle an old flame returns. It's that one again. Venus retrograde, Pisces, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, an old flame returns. Patrick Swayze card. It really is, isn't it? Um, right. Let's see what the masculine wants to say. Oh God. So what has been the I tell you what one hasn't come up, right? If that one comes up, the one that hasn't appeared yet is the one that's like, I want to tell you how I feel. Expect me. It's something about popping up at the door or something. I've, yeah, it's not come out. Or I'm coming. Like no, all the exciting ones haven't come out. Maybe it's going to come out on this. No, that came out before. You're always on my mind. I can't remember singing that, but I'm planning. I fantasize about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together, how happy we are. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I know that is not going to be accurate for quite a lot of people that I talk to, but it could be for some. So we'll hold space for that loveliness for someone. Um, and I care. I'm sorry for ignoring you, making you doubt how I feel. It was selfish of me. I care about you and it always will. Boom, that absolutely completely matches what I said. Somebody has secret feelings for you they never expressed. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I'm learning and I'm numb. I've grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself and I'm becoming someone you can be proud of. I'm numb. When I feel dead inside, your love lights me up and I can breathe again. Right, so that's the darkness of the 12th house. Oh, sorry, but this is getting a little bit freaky now, guys, okay? It's getting a little bit freaky. There's that card. I'm coming. I'm sorry for everything I said and did. I promise I'll make it right, baby. Between us, I'm coming back. There's no baby, I just added it. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but yeah. An old flame returns for rekindling. Coming to get you. An old flame returns. An old flame returns. Oh, no. Smile for the camera, even though my back's agony and I'm starving. And I can smell my tea burning. I'm joking. Oh, and also, I think I'm saying that because you never know what's going on with someone. Like, I'm telling you my back's hurting so you can tell, right? It'll go away when I stop this. Um, but the 12th house is about masking things and hiding and hiding. And everyone's got some type of mask to hide behind, so you never know what somebody's going through. Hello, Angel, how are you doing? I'm literally just leaving very soon, so that's a bit of a shame. Wait a minute, you've just called me. That's how tired I am. Sorry, Mary. You've just called me Angel, and I've said hello, Angel. But you do feel very angelic as well, so wait a minute. I need to get the thumbnail. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Like that's why I was actually going to start these like late at night because I knew more people would be on, but I started in the afternoon because I wanted my night to myself. Right, so let's see. What have we got for the feminine? I look forward to our family together, which, like I've said, that can be just you and them as well, however that fits. So much time has passed, but my love grows stronger each day, and I pray for you every day. That's a very 12th house thing. Um, you're more than an angel. Thank you. Um, and I know I messed up everything. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like this is that, and this is like the higher self coming through. So it's like this person knows they messed up everything. And when it's the right time, and it feels like soon for some, they're going to come and they're going to apologise. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, they did. They knew what they were doing. They didn't feel good enough for you. That now they know that that was bullshit, and they just hope that you're going to hear them out. Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. I left when I saw you with someone, and I wish things could be different. They were in reverse though, so maybe this is something in the past. That could be for some of you where it's like, they've saw you with somebody else and they think you're, oh God. Also, I think sometimes, like, I think this is because this is the secrets. I think that sometimes we're in these connections, like somebody said that you're with somebody else or that you're, secretly hooking up with somebody else or something like, feels like a lie. I love you unconditionally, whatever that is. I can't be bothered tapping into it. Right, so a wee new earth wait, let's shuffle wee. What do we need to know? Energy blocks, activating the higher chakras yet again. Like that's remember like what I've said about my back, right? So the Kundalini energy is rising, higher chakras are being activated. This feels like, yeah, it's you can do it. It's that card again. Someone's dropping the mask. It ended on this one with the last one too. Someone's dropping the mask. They've cleared a lot of energy, receiving all the downloads and the codes. Fast track. That's what it felt like. Look, fast track to ascension, the chosen one. This is something that hasn't wasted any time, to be honest. Like when it reaches this, I know it can feel very exciting, like it's like right now kind of thing. And in this occasion, it actually could be because it's a new moon in Aries. It's about fuck it. Like that's what my challenge is based on. Fuck it, let's go. This is about taking action. Somebody could be like, fuck it, I'm doing it now. Like this is the new moon to do it. Obviously, I have to buffer that with common sense. If people are in situations where you would be, my tummy is cutting again this evening. What do you mean, like it's sore? Oh, well, if you're open to it, I wouldn't just send you. Again, I'm a Reiki master, but it's no Reiki that I do. But if you're open to me praying for you, I'll in the time that I'm here, I'll send you healing for that if you're open to it. Oh, and also, would you like a card? Because nobody's been talking on here. This is just typical, honestly. Like it's people come and start talking when I'm leaving. Um, but again, it's probably saying because it's like I need to, I don't know, rest or something. But look, digital warrior. The voice of freedom comes in many forms. Your connection to the divine is your power core delight. So for me, this card is oh, oh. Well, if you're open to that, like clear that away. But also, if you're like me, you could actually be like feeling, you know, like it just depends, but when I feel that like on me, it's when I'm picking up the energy. But I do believe, if you're tapping into this energy, either that could be something you're feeling of your own energy, like something that's symbolic of, or your twin flame, or you could be feeling somebody else in this collective, you know what I mean? So especially if it's not hers, take it away. Thanks for telling us, but now lift it. And that's how you'll know it's not yours. If it goes away, well, actually, I was about to say if it goes away right away, it wasn't yours. But even when something is somebody's, it depends it just depends. But yeah, this for me is a card about people that do similar to what I'm doing right now. Like you're a digital warrior spreading truth and spreading support and healing to people in need. But also this could be like, you could have personal social media where you put quotes and shit like that, you inspire, or maybe you just make people laugh, you inspire people. But somebody's a digital warrior that's going to resonate with this. And they're like, yeah, we said what we said. Yeah. Or this could be a group of twins that you're going to be on the internet if you're not already uplifting people. But it's something to do with the internet. Or you've got some kind of skills in that area. Maybe you help, it could even be that you help people with websites and that, but I feel it is talking about like you're going to be uplifting people through online. Your emotions are, or you do it already. Your emotions are a delicate tapestry that weaves growth, awareness, and wisdom into your life. And because she's got a wee crystal round her neck, you might need a bit of amethyst. Um, and New Year, cosmic self. Yeah, that again, that is to do with what I said. The downloads that are coming in, the activations are really strong. It's really fast tracking a lot of the masculines that needed a kick up the ass. You're a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. So bear in mind, this could look like a huge, massive tower moment, which towers aren't bad. They come to change. And, if something was built on a faulty foundation, it's going to crumble and you can build anew. Something wasn't right anyway in a relationship. Or so that's definitely one of the ones where it's like, like I saw on somebody's thumbnail the other day. I didn't watch the video, but it said something like, "You didn't ruin my relationship. It was over anyway." So that could be a message too. Like someone wasn't happy and it's just awakened them to that. Um, yeah. But you're a cosmic, you're basically your galactic human self is coming online if it wasn't already. And stay confident in your truth if you're this feminine collective, and stay confident in the truth if you're this masculine, because you could have a lot of backlash, like because twin flames always do until you're together. And then once you stand strong and you have the conversation, you clear the air. People can try, but you're going to be stronger together. Cosmic heart source, source of all, true home, just be heart connection. Yeah, it's a heart connection that people they can't compete with. So it's really nuts that people try to basically. Um, right. What is going to be coming for this group of twins that I'm reading for with that? Surprises, we know. Separation's not the end, yes. Separation's not the end. And I feel this is a group of people that you knew you were going to come back together at some point. And it appears that time is very soon. It's going to be a surprise. Heaven, yeah, heaven's orchestrating it. Your loved ones are always with you. Disagreements, agree, disagree. So at some point there's been a disagreement here, but you're going to resolve it. Nothing is going to fear me, not bothered about past people, just hope I helped. Lovely. um Someone's returning to admit their mistakes and apologize. I feel there's going to be apologies both ways. Someone from your past may return We all make mistakes. There's no may, might, or maybe about it. Somebody is returning because we already saw an old flame returns. Be adventurous, and it's going to be a whole new journey together. A whole new world, a dazzling place, weird evening. My phone keeps going into different languages. The more I change it, he keeps coming. It keeps The more I change it, he keeps coming. Why have you just wrote, he keeps coming? That feels like another channeled message. Did you see that I pulled the card that said he's coming? There's more confirmation he's coming. Says he keeps coming. Right. Ending it with this and I'm gonna go. Now, Mary, before I go, would you like a card actually? I'll pull that card last. Um oh my god, right. Oh, look at me, it's 10 to 8 and I said I wanted to finish by 8. Oh my God, I'm gonna wait and see what you say. I just need to stretch back here a minute. Oh my God. Hopefully you can't see I don't think you can see the whole of my leg as well. I don't really give a shit. Nothing's an accident around here, Mary. It gave us a message. Right. Talking to Mary, I feel like I want to pull a Mary Magdalene. Yeah. Would you like a card? Going, gone. Let me know. Replenish and recharge. Just exactly what I need to do. So maybe some of you need to do that too. And because remember, the 12th house, Pisces, is about um like exhaustion. Oh, there's 38 again. 38 was a really pivotal age for people. It's about relaxing, recharging. Replenish, recharge, and retreat. That's what a lot of people need to do because the 12th house is about that. Tell my sister I love her and thanks for looking after me. Are you saying that as your sister in the spirit world? Trust. Have you told her this yourself? They can hear you. Come back, basically. I will look out for your sister talking to me, but come back on Monday, because that's when I do mediumship Monday. But if you would like a card, let's see, because you're homing in on your sister, let's see. Again, because like I said, I won't claim to have your sister here if I don't feel her. But if you're even saying that, then if she doesn't come through tonight, I feel she'll come through. I don't know about even on Monday, but she'll come through soon if you can put. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, the thing is, because you've just found me as well, that's actually that's actually what I pick up on a lot. So it's I'm not going to read out what you've wrote because again, who knows what we're allowed to say these days? Again, it's like I don't even know what unalive means by the way. I really don't. But like again, I kind of do. But it's basically what I'm trying to say is people that choose to go that way or people that lose their children or in any type of way or that I pick up on things that are not your average sort of medium thing. Um oh my God. Right, guys, I'm sorry, right? Remember I always keep it anonymous, but that's just happened again. Somebody else that does the same thing to me has literally just put on the thumbnail exactly what I've just said. And it may or not be somebody else's same birthday as me. That's a big sign. But so I don't know, I'll be listening to that after, but that sounds exactly like what I've just read. How weird. Right, okay. I'm going to read it out and then you will know if, again, I've said that's actually the only one I have sort of said before because someone feels like they fell in love for the first time when you walked into their life, but this person acted from a place of fear. Instead of nurturing your connection, they ran from it. That's what I've read too. This person wants to make a different choice. And that's why I'm saying that. That's how real this is. Me and that beautiful lady have got the same birthday, and we have channeled the same message. This person is in love with you and has massive regrets. It's got a little coffee cup. I think she's insinuating they want to meet up to talk. Right, okay, so Getting back to Mary. Mary's sister, have you got a message? And if you don't want to come to talk just now, talk to me over the weekend. You're open. I'm open to it. You're welcome. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop. Oh, so that only you'll know if this resonates. But look, no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. So I feel like this will just be like, your loved one's spirit can see your running commentary. So she wants you to be kind to yourself. Change is coming. I'm here. Oh, look, I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. Right. I would say, like I said, half the time when people ask for, when somebody actually asks like that, I do feel it's because you sensed her around because that's really strange. Like, I mean, who is that? I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. I've just realised who it is. That means Archangel Michael is, but that's simultaneously meaning your sister. Like Archangel Michael is guiding and protecting you, and I feel you know that. Oh, actually, I'm sure you even said that last night. But I am here to guide you. That is also your sister is guiding you through these changes. Yeah, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So, yes, she is helping you. And then it's on the back again. No one's perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. So, that's beautiful. But, like I said, Mary, don't tell me her name or anything, and I will. Not sure this love is for me. What do you mean? God. Oh shit. Oh fuck, wait a minute. My tea. Yeah, I need to go. So I'm gonna I'm like something smells like it's burning. It won't be burning. Right. So thank you for joining me, mate. Thank you for joining me, anyone that watches this. Thank you for liking, commenting, blah blah blah. If your comment doesn't show up right away, it's just because it's in a filter and I have to check what it says before I release it and stuff. So I will, relationships, well, depending on what you say. But again, that like it's only the abusive ones that won't make it through. But we don't get that. But I don't. I'll be humble. Relationships, 39 can be significant. New partnerships. Oh my God, this is saying the same fucking thing with a different deck. New partnerships are coming your way. Reassess present relationships and leave behind those who do not support you. Be clear what you're committing to. Look, I think that's what I said. Like there's been an argument here that's going to be resolved, but that could also be people leaving things that aren't for them. Because guess what? Neptune, the last degree of Pisces is, I've been telling you all week, I've been telling you for weeks, probably heard it from other people too. It is Mahusive karmic endings. But after these karmic endings come happy new beginnings that are well deserved for both involved. Portal, yeah, there's a portal. The portal right now. There's a portal of opportunity that is here on this new moon in Aries eclipse, because eclipses are magical and they all link to one another. Sorry, that actually helps. If you have Kundalini energy, so like that's not what this is, because mine spontaneously awakened like nearly 10 years ago and yeah, super psychic. Like I said, where it went for me, right? That's why I get a lot of jealousy. That's what some people try to attain their whole lifetime and they'll never reach. So that's why people are jealous. So again, don't try to compete with me because I've never met anybody where that happened. It doesn't mean you can't be psychic, but that's what happened there. Doorways into the now, letting go of the warrior. Yeah, it's time. Doorways into the now. Angelic ones. Divine healing is upon you. Divine grace and divine guidance. Right. I'm happy me. Done with men. I know he's always with me. Thanks, Mel. Oh, lovely. Right. Good night. Well, good night to you and good night. And like I said, just oh, you said her name. I said don't say her name. Anyway, you can say the name if you believe I'm the real deal, but like I said, it's don't tell me any more little, you know, private sort of things that I couldn't know. Because for if she wants to come through again, she'll want to give things to identify, wow. We want to wow people around here. So again, I've got no problem if people do. Sometimes I might start doing that again sometimes, Mediumship Monday. I might say, right, give me a name and they'll connect that way, but I prefer to just pick up on them myself so that you know it's real. Right, okay. Sending lots of love. Enjoy the rest of this new moon in Aries. There's exciting things coming, but let go of when the actual timing of it happens. See you later.